Okay, here we go. So here's my first attempt at doing something with worms. I used to work in this hunger relief location, and we had a big garden where we'd get food for people. And we had a volunteer, and she had this can of worms. She didn't want to use anymore. She was like moving to Europe or something. She was like, anybody want it? So I was like, I'll take it. So it's cool. It's a whole thing. The only thing is, I don't know where the tap is. There's no tap on there. So I could probably buy one or hook one up. But for now, I'm just going to put a bucket on the bottom. But I got my worms today from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm. And I'll admit I already opened them up to check them out, make sure that they were all alive, which they are. And I have added a half cup of water to them because I send them in a really dry peat moss so that they don't freeze. I'm up here in Maine. It's February 2016, and it should be negative 10 degrees. It's 40 degrees today, so I wasn't really worried about the worms having a problem with it freezing, but that's why they send them in peat moss. I don't know if you can see in there or not. See those guys squirming around a little bit? But they're definitely moving. So I'm going to try to put this thing together for the first time. I work at a radio station, and we're required to get, the FCC makes us get newspapers from every single community that we have a tower in, and we have 7 radio stations. So here's just some of my newspapers from the week. So I'm gonna have unlimited newspaper supplies. I drink tons of coffee, so I have coffee, and from our juicer, some vegetables, and I have some leaves from outside. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of things of paper here for a starter bottom, and we have a ranked voting may hit dead end, fallout from the 1880s. That's actually a very interesting story. Joshua Chamberlain and the battle for the governor at that time. So if you want to look into that, great. And here we have the hands around the Capitol and firearm dealers shrug at new rules. Well, I would too. Okay, so those will be our bottom start ones. I'm just going to try to put this in some water and put it on the bottom. So, let's see how to do this, if I can. So I just figured this would be the bottom. Oops, that's kind of messy. Just so the stuff doesn't go through. Don't do it the way I'm doing it. Definitely not. Bad idea. Keep it moist. I guess moisture will drip down to the bottom anyway. I guess I didn't even need 2 of these papers, so we'll save that one for later. Oh, these cats. Advertisement. Alright, so this will be my bottom starter. I guess. I don't know. You can tell I don't know what I'm doing. I did watch a whole bunch of videos on how to do stuff like this. And I'm just going to put some daisies in here. And I don't know what to do next. So I think I'm going to make it in little sections, like I do with my outside compost bin. I'm going to do some food and some coffee grounds over here. Food over here. I got more coffee grounds I'm going to save for later. And I'm going to put the worms right in the middle of this. See what happens with that. I think the worms are kind of all supposed to be in one clump, but they do seem to be. I guess they all are. They're more at the top. Oh no, there's a whole bunch all over the place. Let's check these guys out for a minute. So, came with really good instructions. I just got my worms. What now? Answer. Worms should be introduced in their new environment as soon as possible. Place them in the center of your garden compost bin or compost pile. Sprinkle with water and cover them with moist newspaper, peat moss, or topsoil. So I probably should have done that stuff on the top, but they're going where they're going, trying to find what they need to find. My worms seem really small and half dead. Should I be concerned? Answer. Worms are shipped in bone-dry peat moss to absorb all moisture during shipment. This helps keeps the worms from freezing in the winter and, interestingly enough, keeps them from overheating in the summer. The worms can lose up to 70% of their body mass and weight during the 3 to 5 day trip through the mail. Don't be alarmed. This is normal and the worms will bounce back within a couple of days once settled into their new home. So I ordered on Sunday night. They say that they ship out mainly on Monday, but if you want it shipped out on Monday, you got to order by Saturday. Well, I ordered on Sunday night, and they still got it out in time on Monday, and I got it in like 3 days. So they were on the ball with that. So I was gonna top this with more. Well, I have shredded up newspaper. I'm gonna put some of that on top of that. I don't know what to do here. And of course, I wanted to keep our paper shredder, but my wife donated it. I'm probably gonna buy a new paper shredder. This paper is kind of ghetto because I did it myself. I'm gonna put some more coffee on top because I hear that's their favorite, and they're gonna get used to lots of coffee because I drink so much coffee. And I'm gonna put a little more leaves on top. Da, 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 da. Nice and moist, don't need to stick. Bam. I don't think there's anything else I really need to do. More newspaper. I don't know what's going to happen. And a little bit of water, right? A little bit of water, because I still want to get rehydrated. Now I'm going to put that at the end of here. If anything splashes out, we'll be good to go. I don't know what else. I guess I'm just going to put the lid on and that's it. I'm only doing one layer right now. I have this one to use. I have that one. That's my extra leaves. I was really impressed. The videos I watched from him, they all had the white bags. I'm a big green fan. So there's your free commercial, Mr. Uncle Jim. Enjoy that. Thank you for the worms. I'll let you know how they survive because I'm confident in your business because you do have a great reputation. So we'll see what happens later. All right, well, it's been almost 2 hours, maybe like an hour and 45 minutes. Just want to see how they are acclimating in here, if they're doing anything. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I see them all moving around. This is good looking. Okay. They're kind of like all over in random places. So that's good. Let's see how it goes. Well, it's been more than 24 hours, probably about 30 hours now. So let's give it a look. Alright. There's a worm there. Let's dig in and see what. Alright. Looking pretty good. Worms in all different sorts of places. They're very evenly spread out. Wouldn't say they're one particular place or another. Here's the peat moss in the middle. So, looking good. That guy looks real happy. Active. Then I know they don't like the light. And I did bring down some fresh coffee grinds and banana peel. So just on kind of one side. And I guess everyone's doing well.